Greetings, stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. To the third, for the cosmic consciousness and soul patrol team. Greetings, peace and plenty. Greetings, everybody. If I ask, what's the most amazing thing in your life? What's the most amazing thing in your life? What would your answer be? We're gonna get back to that. I'm grateful for this day. I appreciate y'all for being here. I feel good on this path called Ascension, conscious of the soul's journey. I feel good on this path. I hope you all do too. I'm in a place in my life where I make every attempt to make the merge where spirit and matter meet. If you're in that space or that place, then you understand. It needs no explanation. But the more you do it, the better you get at it. It feels good to be here. If I asked how many people believe in the law of attraction by raise of hand, everybody would probably raise their hand. But on another note, if I asked how many people have invested in material or their time in researching or reading or studying to know for themselves what the law of attraction is, how it is governed, and how we are connected to it and governing ourselves, 95% of people's hands probably will drop. And that says something. But more so, it says what I want to speak to. People don't invest themselves, their time, and the money to know what's necessary or needed to know. And I'm definitely responsible for this, especially in things that challenge me in places that I'm not comfortable with or I'm not used to. We all been there, done that. Especially with anything new is challenging. Yet we see this every day. But I'm speaking about our belief systems, the concepts, and the things that we live by. People don't invest to know for themselves half the things that they claim to believe. And I think it's a problem with that, because if you don't really know who you are and you are functioning as a program, then how do you even know how to break a program? What do we need to look at in things that we have been taught to realize that, man, most of this stuff, not half of it, most of it ain't even right, without perpetuating the same cycle with a different mask on it. Study to show thyself approved was written on the temple, and that's the foundation of knowledge itself. Investigate for yourself. People just be regurgitating things they don't heard, and then if you're somebody like me that asks questions, then they don't have you see people don't have a foundation to stand on. So we need to know what we talk about when we talk about it. Because it always has a way of exposing you or finding you out when you don't. If you really got confidence in something, make sure that you know it, you know. Or most times we find ourselves always defending how we feel. We're gonna touch on that too. Because it's amazing how many people are not happy. We need to start really asking people what makes them happy. And 8 out of 10, it's going to deal with something outside of them. But it's amazing how many people are not happy. Not happy because the meaning of happiness don't vibrate from the essence within. And that's where happiness gotta come from. Feeling good gotta come from within. This water tastes good. It quenches my thirst. But it don't make me feel good. Somebody will catch it. It has to come from within. Happiness shouldn't be determined by what or how much we have materialistically, because what happens when it's gone? Happiness must vibrate from within. And the reason that I point that out is because we as human beings, a large majority of us, that's how we identify with ourselves. Which goes back to why I said it's amazing how many people are not really happy, because it's always the next this, it's always the next that, you know, the chase, and we got to get out the chase and find contentment in the moment with what you have. I'm not saying we shouldn't want more, but it's very few people are actually grateful for what they have accomplished. And like I said, if you ask people would they trade everything we have been through for the present moment, most people wouldn't. So that's enough to be appreciative for. That's enough to be grateful for. Listen and pay attention. That's important because we need to know what we are tuning ourselves into in order to know what we're really vibrating. Because you can't do the right thing with the wrong reason. You can't do the right thing with the wrong reason. And the reason I point that out because how many people us believe that others do things to us. Yeah, people may do things that affect us, but people really can't do nothing to you. How you process the action is what we do to ourselves. So, I'm going to say it again. How many people us believe that others can actually do things to us? How many people we attract to us actually know what is occurring or what makes the attractive active? What makes any attraction active? Is it mental? Is it thought? Is it vibration? Is it frequency? Or is it accumulation of all the above? The reason why I point that out is because most people believe in words and actions over vibration. So we end up responding to words and actions instead of vibration. Instead of using vibration to control words and actions. It's time to clean up our act. I said we, because I'm not excluded from anything that I say. It's time to clean up our vibration. It's time to clean up our space. Because closure comes with completion. We don't want to keep repeating the same loops and cycles and circles. You know, you want to get out the hamster wheel, so to speak. You want to get rid of bad energy. You got to clean up your vibration. You got to start with you. I don't care what him, her, them, they, being them did, because they been doing it. You got to start with you. Every day I get up, I start with me. I don't care what's going on around me in the household, with Chip and Dale, wherever they at. Chip! You know, I start with me. Feeling good for no reason at all. That's a job in itself. You know? It's time to vibrate in a new way, in a higher way. And a lot of that got to do with the thinking. Old thought patterns. Old garbage ass thought patterns. You know? From how you feel about yourself to how you feel about other people. It's all got to go. Forgiveness is a necessary ingredient in growth. I'm going to say it again. Forgiveness is a necessary ingredient for growth. Like this water is a necessary ingredient when it's hot. But y'all feel me though. Old thought patterns, whack belief systems, out-of-date concepts that we don't use for so many years as rules to live by. Man, all that's got to go for growth. To govern ourselves, we gotta find new principles, higher quality principles and concepts to govern ourselves by, because the old ones don't do more harm than good. We adults, so adults ain't making excuses. You know, we old enough to know that you don't have to look for trouble. You don't have to look for trouble to find it, you know, because everybody believed in the law of attraction, remember? You don't have to look for trouble for it to show up, man, so it's necessary to be more positive, have more humor as I'm exercising, and just see the brighter side in ugly situations, you know. It's a good practice. Whatever you do, whatever you want, however we say we vibing, just already know it's already vibing towards you too. Feel good for no reason at all. Remain true to the authentic version, to your higher self. And before I go, I need to say, somebody need to meditate. Somebody need to either meditate, start meditating to raise their vibration, or go back to meditating, or start meditating more. I don't know who it's for. If it's for you, you'll know it when you see this video. And also, I'm led to tell somebody, if you want people to listen to you more, you gotta be willing to listen. Whoever that's for, whether it's for the same person or many, I don't know, but whoever it's for, when you hear it, you'll know it. If you want people to listen to you, you gotta be willing to listen too. Love y'all. Stillness in abundance, love and light, health and holiness, inside with God. Feel good for no reason at all. Stay on some H2O because it's hot out here, and we'll get back in cosmic consciousness. Stay plugged in. Peace.